to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. And if you're new, I'm glad you're here. I'm Jahanvi Pandey and let's start. I'm going to explain you in 3 different steps, which is what is modeling, do you fit in, and how to start. And then in the end of this video, I'm just going to share some do's and don'ts of the modeling industry. So starting from my own experience, I come from a sports background and then I suddenly went into modeling. So it was difficult for me also in the start because it is very normal to have certain questions like where to start from, what are the criterias, and how we should talk to people and whom we should talk. That is the most important. So I had the same questions and I am going to explain each and everything in this video, so stay tuned till the last of this video. So for me, it's been 5 years in this industry and I'm signed with an agency in India, US and UK. I have worked for almost every fashion brands in India and I've done e-commerce, runways, TVCs, campaigns, almost everything. So I'll be sharing how to become model in India in a right, easiest and safest way. So let's start with what is modeling. What is the first thing comes to your mind when you hear model? A model is someone who represents anything, and fashion model is someone who represents fashion brands. And the representation can be done in many ways like campaigns, editorials, e-commerce or TVCs, runway shows. These are all the jobs model has to do. Let's see how to fit in a criteria of model. Starting with height, people think that they need to be very tall, but in females they need to be 5'7" and above, and in males 6 and above. You need to be lean and muscular with your body type. Having a good confidence is always a plus point in modeling. These are the basic criteria. Nowadays modeling has also become very diverse. You don't actually need to fit in because we do have plus size models and we do have shorter models, very tall models, and very different looking faces. I think if you have unique feature and if you look different, then you fit in the criteria. Finally, this is the most scariest part and most questioned part, how to start. Let's get into it. There are 2 ways you can start modeling. One is beauty pageants and second is directly joining an agency. So beauty pageants are basically Miss India, Miss Diva or Miss blah blah blah. So if you are looking forward to that, then you might need proper training or schooling because they are very particular with your speech, how you walk and talk, all those things. But if you are starting directly, so you just need a modeling agency and some good pictures. You just need a modeling agency. Now you must be thinking how to join an agency, but let me tell you top 5 modeling agency in India. First is Inega. I am signed with Inega. Second is Anima Creatives. Third is Feedcast. Fourth is Face Management. And fifth is Times Talent. Wait. And there are many more other agencies, but these are the top 5 agencies. And Bolu. There are many more other agencies in India as well, but these are the top 5 agencies. If you get into these, then definitely you are going to be a very well-known model in India. Now, how to apply in these agencies? You don't need a portfolio. This is the first thing. People misunderstand about modeling that you need a very expensive portfolios. There are hundreds and lakhs of photographers there to fool you that you actually need a portfolio to start modeling. No, you don't need a portfolio. You just need these kind of photos, 3 or 4. These are called as Polaroids. You can take it in like any plain background, plain t-shirt, no makeup, no hairstyle, nothing, just your hair down and basic. These are my Polaroids, and you need these kind of simple 1 or 2 photos. And when you have these, then you just need to send these photos to all the 5 or whatever agencies you are willing to get into, just mail them in a very professional way and just wait for their response. They definitely see all the mails, and if they like your profile, they will definitely get back to you. It's not like you have to send them hundreds of mail to get into the agency. And what you have to write in the mail, you have to write your introduction, like your name, age, height, your phone number, your location, and if possible you can make a introduction video which is,
Hi, my name is Jahanvi, I'm 24 and my height is 5'9". These are my profiles. Thank you.
You can make this and just mail them. They will definitely get back to you if they like your profile. So I will never suggest you to start a freelancing modeling because people are there to fool you and take advantage of you. So to start with an agency if you are very new to this industry, don't risk to start as a freelancer, because this, of course, almost every industry and everywhere there is bad people who try to take your advantage in different ways. In this industry people are there, they'll take advantage in their way, and this is the safest way to start modeling in this industry. And an agency and stay with them for a couple of years, and then you will be very well known through the industry. Let's get into do's and don'ts of modeling. First thing, I'll start again. You don't need a portfolio. Once you have connected with your agency, they'll guide through everything and you don't have to worry about anything else from them. They themselves will create your portfolio. You don't have to get a portfolio by yourself. You can just get your Polaroid and few photos clicked by your phone itself. Do not start modeling freelancing. Please go with agency. Please make sure that you have the full details about the person you are talking to on phone or on email, everything. Don't send your pictures to people like that. Do not send your photos to people who are not authorized, and especially if they ask you for bikini photos or for male t-shirtless or those kind of pictures, do not share. Modeling industry does not work like that. They'll ask for a professional photos or Polaroids, like I explained. I have to break a biggest myth what people have in their mind is that agency charges you to be signed with them. It is not like that. If the agency is asking, that is not a valid agency. Please don't fall for such fake agencies or fake people, because you'll find many in this industry. So be very sure to whom you contact, to whom you talk to. And if any person asks you to meet at a party or for a coffee or in a cafe or somewhere like that, that is not a professional way to have a meeting. Agency do ask you to meet once. They'll call you in their office and it will be a proper office named on the agency. They won't call you on a flat or anywhere else like that. So please don't, and please make sure you remember all those things. Still, meetings does not happen in a coffee shop or a party. So don't think that modeling industry is like this, that they meet you and give work to you in parties or cafes or shit like that. It does not work like that. Clearly does not work like that. Modeling is something you don't have to give so much into. By this I mean that you don't have to pay to get a job in any ways. Like you don't have to pay by a cash or anyways. If you are in right hands, you will get work anyhow. It doesn't matter if you do something or you do not. It's about with whom you are surrounded. When you have joined agency, they will definitely let you know about the castings and auditions for any shoot. But if you are working as a freelancer, you of course have to be sure that you don't have to meet anyone for castings or auditions. They usually happen in Andheri or Bandra around Mumbai. Having an extra talent like swimming, dancing, singing is always a plus point in modeling and acting industry. I hope I have solved almost all your questions. Still, if you have any more question, do let me know in the comment section or DM me on my Instagram. I'll put every detail in my description box. Do check and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.